Greetings, colleagues. My name is Kevin Muriithi, and let me begin by saying, wow, what an amazing privilege and honor it is for me to have been nominated to the Executive Board for the International Association for the Study of Youth Ministry. My involvement in youth work traverses academic, non-profit, and local church contexts for which I primarily serve in. My engagement with young people began in my engineering studies when I was reading for my BSc in electrical engineering at the Jomo Kenyatta University here in Kenya. And I realized that I was passionate about the leadership development of young people. That's when we engaged with a student-run organization called ISEC that participated in international exchange programs as well as community development. Shortly after graduating, I worked as an associate consultant for Ashoka East Africa, primarily working in social enterprise and especially leading their Changemaker Schools initiative as well as their youth years, which was a strategy on young people. I was also curating their online platform. So those gave me rich experiences. I worked slightly as an engineer with the country's utility, but really pursued my calling to work with young people as a youth pastor in the local church, beginning 2017. I had completed my master's in biblical and theological studies then, and currently I have just graduated with a PhD in practical theology from the University of South Africa, where my research really engaged the influence of youth cultures for holistic faith formation of youth in urban African cities, particularly Nairobi City. So I work currently as a youth pastor in a Presbyterian Church of East Africa, which has a long history in the country, but engaging two of their congregations in a parish called Loresho Parish, which is west of Nairobi City. Additionally, I serve at the Pan-Africa Christian University, where I have been teaching and researching in the Department of Children and Youth Ministries. And so let me say that I am really honored to be able to keep the voices of young people at the fore of theological research and the church's engagement with young people in Africa, a continent that boasts as one of the youngest continents. And so I think part of what I would be bringing to the table is an African voice that is engaged with African contexts and realities, and thereby expanding the work of IASYM within this continent that has been called the young continent. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I hope that with your election, with your support, we'll be able to work together to continue to engage the critical lives of young people here in Africa. I love what ISIM has done for me in terms of collegial relationships and a scholarly community from both scholars and practitioners, which has helped me in my work, both in the local church and in the research context. I presented my first paper for ISIM at the Lusaka conference in Zambia in 2018. And in this year as well, besides presenting a paper, I assisted with the technological back end of that conference. And so these are a few things that I think could contribute to better engagement as a community of practitioners and scholars who have their eyes set on these lives of our dearly beloved young people. Thank you.